Hey guys.
My tires hotter than you could always smell the rubber burning as well. Beyond the limit of stopping or going safe. Destruction, devastation.
It's the best Untitled game.
Welcome home. Put your feet up. Let's begin. Time trials is ready. Baby, it's in. Ready. Fans the full gear.
Man, that's good.
Through the sky.
Alright.
Nitro's burning. You're dying. Yeah.
Alright, let's get into this good fun. What we're going to do today, Throwback Thursday. I wanted to check out Trials Evolution. First time I played this in a long time. I want to check out the skill games. Don't even know why. It's Throwback Thursday. Let's just go and look at the skill games in Trials Evolution. I can say this with absolute certainty, I do not remember them at the moment. But the second I see the screen, it's all going to come flooding back. So let's see what this is all about. Actually, in the next Throwback Thursday, what I'm hoping to do is put out a video. Someone's asked me for a tutorial. I'm waiting for this DLC thing. It always took forever this. Once all the DLC came out, it took ages. Somebody has asked me for a tutorial on Magic Marker. One of the DLC tracks that came out with this game. So I might check that out too. I genuinely can't even remember. Oh, they're broken up. Oh. Okay, they were broken up by different things. All new to me. Okay, wow, these are some good ones. Okay, first one. How far can you go? The bike is already running on fumes, so effectively you've got no, or very, very limited gas, but I'm pretty sure at every checkpoint your gas is replenished. So, yeah, it's all about maintaining momentum, using the downhill slopes, all that type of stuff. Oh my god, this game is good. So like in this downhill stretch, just give it a little bit of a boost to the gas and just coast. Just with using your body weight there, you're able to get over most of this stuff. Obviously here not, but just a little boost to the gas and you should be sweet. And now, I don't know if you had. Oh, okay. I don't know if you have to stand there. I can't. Anyway. Cool skill game, because it did teach you quite a lot about maintaining momentum and yeah, using your weight to your advantage and stuff. Smoothness of driving lines was the other thing that I think this really taught well. So yeah, a couple of, and I've always said the skill games that I'm gonna run out here easily. Ah, I thought that was a fuel refilling thing. Or maybe you don't get it. Anyway, that was, whatever that one was called. Yeah, I always sucked at skill games. Gas problem. Freestyler. Oh, skiing. Yes. This was, I don't want to say the stupidest skill game. But I mean, the skill games are always, I'm sure, just the Red Links guys sitting around the studio going, what's just technically possible, and let's have a go at that. Oh. Okay, so you accelerate. Body weight. I mean, it's funny how much does translate. It's ludicrous. You're using, you know, freestyle skis on a dirt track, and somehow pressing the right trigger gives you acceleration. I mean, it's silly, but again, it does teach you about using your body weight. It does teach you about, you know, landing on downward slopes. You'll see a lot of the reasons why you have big issues and it gets all a bit glitchy is when you land awkwardly on your wheels, on your skis. But you know, some of those lessons translate. So I always tried to find the positives in these skill games about what did it teach you about the actual game. And there was a lot. Whoa. But honestly, it's... Oh no, I think you get points for flips. I forgot. I was doing this going, I always remember doing heaps of flips, and I don't know why. Now I know. Buddha dust! Buddha! Guy's awesome. Oh man, 20,000 is my best. Oh, and that's the other thing too. Have a quick look here. TF. After the... I'm pointing on the screen like you can see where my hand is. The TF after my gamer tag on the screen here. I had people from one of my previous throwback videos ask me the question what that stood for. TF stands for True Fan. If you want to see me get my True Fan, I have to put a link in the comments to Red Links TV Season 2 Episode 1 when I was in Helsinki, Finland. I want to say the first time, 2012 when I was there. And I got awarded with that. And after that, a bunch of other people got these True Fan Awards. But before that, it sounds like I was the person who started the True Fan thing, or, you know, got it first. It was a Trials 2 Special Edition thing, I think. Maybe even before that, that the developers give out to certain community members that are just go above and beyond. True Fan was something, and they actually recognized it for the first time in games. So I think you used to always get a tag in the forums, but this is the first time they recognized it in game. They didn't bring that feature back for Fusion, various reasons that, you know, they're cool. I kind of like, I liked it because I had one. Anyway, Icarus Factor. So this is super stupid gas, and then what are you? Let me just read the. Is it X and A? Okay. Oh, and then... Wow. Alright, so let's do this again. You accelerate slowly to start with, or otherwise you just flip like crazy. Accelerate, bail out at the top of the ramp, or somewhere nearby. Then you've got to quickly press, so it's almost like your button basher challenge now, between X and Y, to keep the wings flapping and actually get the momentum. So, let's see if I can do this. Wow! Look at all those time. Look at all those. Wow! Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and do that. My God, those guys are legends. 8,000. Morphe 2,000. That's pretty good, Morphe. Stupidly difficult. Sphere. Oh, this one. This one. Grape juice. This sphere thing was cool as hell, and again, when you watch some of the awesome replays, dudes did exactly what you'd expect them to do in Trials, and they found out shortcuts. So, for instance, no, that's not it. So, yeah, ideally, what you're supposed to do, and actually, someone will have to fill in the gaps. I think this is a throwback to some other game. No. I gotta hit that yellow piece. It's throwback to some other game which I never played, but a very, very cool. There we go. So at least I can skip that section pretty easily. Oh, look at how hard this is. But this is massive. So, all right, let me have a decent go at this. Okay, slow your roll, shadies. Let's go. Break, break, go, 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 go. Bounce. Oh, come on. You want to see me do it. This is one of these skill games that requires immense patience. So if you're like me, where you just get impatient sometimes, probably not the right one for you. And like I said, there's a bunch of shortcuts you can take here. Yeah. Oh, come the... Alright, you get the idea. I don't have the patience to do that right now. There's 74,000. I'm should be better at skill games. I think, to be honest, oh, this is cool. What I ended up doing here was just getting platinums and moving on. They were fun, but I think I just enjoyed the writing more. But I had mates, and this was the funny thing. I had mates that I could not beat on... that they could not beat me on a track. Whoa. but on a skill game, they would beat me every day of the week. Oh yeah, who can flip in a UFO? So this one was cool. So effectively the UFO has upward thrust, and the left trigger, if you crash, you crash. Yeah, the left trigger provides sort of downward thrust, the right trigger upward, and what you need to do now is use the angle of the bike and those couple of controls to, you know, land on those green markers, but you've got to do it in such a way that you don't just crash brutally hard because you'll die. The idea is to try and get as many of these checkpoints as possible, but also do it in the quickest possible time. And that is absolutely easier said than done. I don't even remember where they are now. The last one's up high, isn't it? This is the problem. After not playing this for so long, I'm not doing it justice. Let's try one more. I should just get these videos and play replays, but I kind of enjoy doing this for my own pleasure. Weak. Holy jeebus. Bit too aggressive on the accelerator there. But you get the idea. Really cool skill game. I ain't gonna set no personal best anytime soon, but good fun. Oh, 40 seconds exactly. Personal best, not now. What's next? Balance. Okay, without leaning. The funny thing is, right, there was 3 maps which lined up with the DLCs, and each one of them has different skill games, so it's got a bunch of skill games. Oh, I forget. No leaning. I hope you've realized by now the whole purpose of Throwback Thursday videos is to get you to go out and, if you haven't already, go and pick up Evo and Trials HD. If you have, and by the way, I don't get like a spotters fee or commission for that. They're just freaking awesome games. But more importantly, if you have got the game already, I remember that now. Alright, if you have got the game already, to go back and play it sometime. I think I just want to remind people, I mean, look, I'm really enjoying Fusion, but Evo is fantastic, HD was fantastic, the skill games are awesome, the track design's great, the Track Central stuff, apparently, I need to do some more, I mean, Evo 360, oh, this is a gas stuck problem, okay. I prefer this one to no leaning. But yeah, so the gas is now on at 100%. You probably overambitious to think I'm going to do anything close to my records, but still, thought I had a good run going. Oh, this one. This was stupid. So effectively what you've got here is somehow scaffolding bolted to the bike, and like a piece of a roller coaster, and then a metal ball. And the objective is to keep it in that frame while navigating. That wasn't a personal record. Yeah, while navigating a track like this. So, and again, there's plenty of skill and technique and all this other fancy stuff. Ah, this is feeling like it's doing some weird glitchy stuff now. Yeah, the bike feels heavier than I remember. Whoa. Catch. Ah! Last one, last one. One more try. Maybe it's just that the ball has weight. I don't think I ever remembered the ball having so much weight, but maybe it did. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. As you can see, platinum and forget about it. Oh, this one. The platinum on this took me the longest time because there was a couple of spots where I just kept making stupid mistakes. So this is bail out, grab on here, and you'll probably recognize this from, I think it's the Gymkhana, Jungle Gymkhana Tracks challenge. As you can see, heavily inspired by this exact concept. One more. One more. What was that? No. Rage quit. Alright, I'll explain it. So this is inspired by another game that sounds like Explosion Man, I think. Now what was it? Hey. So the idea here, for the, actually I haven't even played the Exploding Man game that this is inspired by. Every time you hit the floor, you get 3 explosions, and using the analog stick, you are supposed to you're supposed to be able to get basically through this maze using the that exploding mechanic. Very cool, very well implemented. Bloody hard. Let's check this out. So that was it. That was it. Except that wasn't it. DLC. Skill games. Oh, okay, so must. Oh yes. This camera was silly. I do still remember these, but yeah, I spent so much time on the tracks and such a little amount of time with skill games. But I wanted to show you because they're cool. I mean, this was fun. The music was fun. The theatrics of this one was kind of cool. Now, what do I have to do? Right into the cannon, press A to launch, and try and hit the center. That's right. That's right. Ah, and you got to pick your trajectory, I think. Wow. Oh, okay. And there's 3 progressively harder and further away ones. Okay, I sucked at that. Okay, I just... Okay, restart. Okay, let's try and do this. Okay, first one. Nope. How am I supposed to make that? Oh, let's... I'm supposed to make the it. Excuse me. I can't make that distance. What am I doing wrong, guys? I can't remember this. I can't even get to that. Oh, whatever. I'm doing something wrong. I think I need to be driving slowly into it. Nope. What the hell? I didn't even make it to the damn thing. Oh. Yeah, I got no idea what I'm doing wrong. I can't remember. It was cool, but bet you I didn't read. I didn't care. I forget to read the instructions. I've forgotten. Actually, in these DLC ones, I would have been platinum, stopped, and that was it. Oh, see, okay. This one I spent more time on. Why? Because it's an actual skill game. That was the thing. Like, canon stuff, fun, right? But to me, it doesn't have a huge amount of replayability. I know it's like, yeah, if you got a mate that you really want to have a good battle with, it could be awesome. But something like this, which is like a hill climb type deal, genuinely learning skills. I spent a lot more time on this type of track than I would have on anything else. Actually, in saying that, I'm pretty sure I thought there was something if you go backwards here. Maybe there is. Anyway, let's go and see how high I can get. I was gonna say, I'm just getting to the point where I've forgotten how to do what the driving line is. But see, I always say it, but these skill games reward actual skill, and I really wish there was more of them, just different variety or whatnot, because I think the skill games that reward you with skill give you a sort of fun and safe way to actually improve. Let's make a University of Trials skill game. Yes. In the form of a classroom, it teaches you all different writing techniques. Let's get that happening. Sadly, I'm not influential enough of a YouTubey person to actually make that happen. Ah! Wasn't my best, but man, wasn't far off, was it? Yeah, still at 15 meters. Yeah, that's near enough to close enough, considering I haven't played that for a year or so. Excuse me. Still getting over my sickness. The flu for ages now. What do we got left? Oh gee. Oh no. See, don't show me that. Oh no. Wow. What happened? How is there so many, I don't understand why there's so many here. Bail out before the fire is... okay. Oh, the bike's gotta stop? So and then squirrels come and mark it. Look at this. The squirrels come and take the measurements. What type of game is this? Totally not sending a message during a video. So it's the joys when you've got kids. You've got to coordinate family and who has responsibility for children. Whoa! Oh, this one. If it yeah. Oh, that's right. How many laps you gotta do? I actually enjoyed this one, I remember. And it's actually, strangely enough, reminiscent. I mean, I'm gonna get my massive Red Lynx fanboy on now. Reminiscent of Draw Race, which is one of their tablet and mobile device games. A cool game, by the way. Had some really cool features. It was just fun to, leaderboard stuff before Frontier came out. I don't think I'd go back to it now that Frontier's out. But so I was smashing it till then. That was fun. Actually, I really enjoyed trying to speedrun this back in the day. What's next? We're in 26 minutes. Speed Freak. Out. Super Nitro Boost Bike Prototype. Okay. Wrap up the video soon. I'm out of grape juice. There's a lot of skill games I think I genuinely forgot. I think because they came through in the last DLC, I think I forgot. Oh, that's right. And the engine overheats. So you've got super acceleration, but if you just smash out the accelerator, you'll burn the bike out. So it's a balancing act, so to speak. Whoa. Momentum, it's timing, throttle management. So here you're just watching that throttle. Why would I go up like that? Seemed to have served no purpose. Don't remember the driving line. I remember that you wanted to hit low. Oh. Oh, that's right, and it just conks out. If you abuse the engine, it just stops working. Like this now. So I'm pretty much maxed out. It is cool. I think I like the length of it too. In the finish. Oh, Moneyball. I haven't even got, this is embarrassing now. I haven't even got platinums on these. Not doing it tonight. But this was a cool one, right? Because it gave you, similar to that ball one we had from before. But the cool thing with this is that you've now got the rotation of the camera. Look, you can actually trigger. And these ones were worth more points, by the way, the blue ones. So they were worth your time. Yeah, if you could get them, well worth your time. Now the interesting thing with this, let me see if I can find it. Thinking it was over here, but now I'm not so confident. There was a section here that had like a... Oh, this is cool too. Unless you go over them once, but if you go over them twice, I thought they disappeared or something weird. There's a video here. I'm gonna have to put a comment in the video, link in the comments to a video I made ages ago, where there's something weird going on where you sort of touch a bunch of panels and it creates a pattern. I don't think I ever figured out what that was about. Anyway, cool skill game, but again, massive patient. Don't have it now. This one, I think this is a throwback to the game. What, Nutty Fluffies or something? I don't think I even played it. Oh, no, it's not. Sorry. So I take it back. That's in another game. This was a throwback to another popular game at the time. Yeah, left trigger. So right trigger is accelerate. Left trigger makes the bike effectively be heavier. So use it to drop faster. Let's just say there was a game about tiny avian creatures. Is that the right word for it? I just get worried about copyright and stuff, but we all know what it was inspired by. And mind you, man, I played the hell out of that game too. Oh, but this was tough because it really got you to like it got you to understand the momentum of the bike and the landing on a downward slope and carrying momentum and all that type of stuff. But again, it fiddled with the physics, so yeah. Oh, just a high jump one. Alright, let's go. Well, that's right. You got to carry. Oh, okay. So I think you've got souped up accelerator here. Like I said, I have no recollection of the best way to do this. That didn't feel high at all. Nor did that really. But what a cool skill game to actually combine all of these things together in a one run. I think they did that in Fusion, I want to say. Do not have the height there. And what an ending. What an ending. Yep. Yep. What have you got left? Man, you use the boost. Oh my god, this one. This is bringing back nightmares. I actually think I enjoyed the Trials HD skill games more. Yeah. Press LB to activate the booster. And see what it does? It actually gives you like a proper boost. And if you understood the driving line and paid attention to it, and you got over awkward bits like that, but you still had to manage the body weight, the position, the bunny hop, everything else kind of worked, but it just gave you this super bunny hop ability. So it was cool. Like I enjoyed this one. But again, it's one of these ones that really rewards you for remembering and paying attention to paying attention to the driving line and using it to your advantage. Nutty. Ah, okay. So this is the Nutty Fluffies one, which I'm sure was a Red Lynx game, so I'm allowed to say that. I hope. Sorry. Not this UV one. I'm sure it was Red Lynx. So the idea here is that you want to collect all these things, but oh no, you want to collect all these coins or whatever these things are. Yeah, coins. But the cart is an extension of you, right? So even if I do this, I think I can collect them with the cart, even if it's not. I think. So if the tail sort of flips around like that, the tail of these carts actually gets coins for me as well. If that makes sense. So it's just not where you're riding, it's where you can get use your body weight and momentum to flick the cart too. Again, cool, but not my thing. What do we got left? Two more. Two extreme. Aerial Architect. Oh, this was cool. Again, totally not the thing I like to play, but I remember playing this one and actually enjoying it for a moment. Just a moment. Okay, how do you do this? Left trigger. So it's got these weird... left trigger. It's got this super weird physics. So you've got these sort of two jets that propel you, but then you've got this long thing down the bottom that is like an electromagnet. Left trigger activates it, and then you put it in place. It generates a new puzzle piece, and now you've got to use this really wonky physics to pick up this stuff and put it in place. And my word, it's tough. Like with anything in this game, there was people that got good at it. Invariably, I was not one of them. 200 points for that. Alright, well this square should be better. So it looks like they're randomly generated objects too, which is cool. Whoa. Funny, I think I'm doing well, and then I go and have a look at my my best, which is like all the way up here. Oh, and by the way, I'm pretty sure you can actually knock over the stuff you've done as well. Oops. Oh my god. That's just, yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay, so I did half decent on that one. It's probably the only skill game I did half decent on. Never Ending Trials. Again, Infinite Trials, I think, was the other one they created. Yeah, so I think it's, yeah, same thing. But oh, the platinum. I think it was the platinum on this one. Stupidly difficult, but very good learning place. People wanted to understand how to deal with them, and I'll say they're not particularly difficult extreme obstacles, but it got you to be consistent, think on your feet. There's, you know, relatively little room for error in this space, so yeah, it was cool. No, one more try and then we'll wrap this video up. Oh, 39 minutes, wow. And that's just because of the sheer amount. I don't think I've necessarily played all of these for that long. There was a lot more skill games than I remembered, if I'm honest. And I am honest. Gotta say, the Evo bike is something I want to see come back, or even the newer ones. And that was one of the things that got mentioned by the trials, the real life trials writers, when they saw fusion bikes. They were very interested to see bikes that look more like the new ones they've got. Obviously, copyright reasons, you probably don't want to match them exactly, but these always look like sort of simplistic version. Haywire Client 8, what's up, dude? Assuming you're not a bot, but you made me fault. Anyway, 40 minutes. I'm done. Professor Fat Shady, University of Trials. That was the Throwback Thursday for the Trials Evolution Skill Games. I'm going to go and read a message from Haywire Client 8, and you guys are going to go about the rest of your day. Thank you for watching, and some more videos soon. Hopefully for the next Throwback Thursday, I'll do the magic marker tutorial. We'll see what happens. But thanks again, guys, and I'll be back soon. Cheers.